Hello.
Sorry to deprive you of the rest of that song. I meant to play it earlier.
It's a banger.
It is a banger. It's pretty good.
It is a banger.
Why is my thing all bright?
Well, this was moved. I moved this.
You moved a light.
I moved that. Yeah. Does that help?
No.
Does,
Ruined it.
Does this help?
No, God, no. Don't do that. Do not do that.
What's worse?
Undo that.
I moved the light because a certain landlord has not replaced the light in my room.
Oh, you were using it in your room.
So I was using the light so that I wasn't just in a dark cave.
Okay.
So.
I see. That makes sense. Hey, everybody.
We're back. We're still cohabitating on stream.
Yes.
We're back to the regular chemistry. So, finally got to catch the stream. Welcome everybody.
Yeah, we missed y'all. Well, we streamed a lot.
Yeah, I streamed a lot. I didn't miss you.
I did stream once.
I didn't miss you. Eddie gets a treat.
Nathan didn't miss you. Wow. Wow.
I mean, because I was there with him the whole time.
Wow.
I appreciated the extra time everybody spent with us.
Sorry.
Me.
Don't have the treats.
There's Eddie. Bang. He's back. He's hungry.
He is hungry. He's got a little cute bandana.
Yeah.
He got a bath right before we left.
Yeah.
And he was smelling real good. He's smelling like pumpkin spice.
There you go. Yep, Stormstrong's done. That's fine.
Goodbye. I've seen enough.
Yeah, we're back to if you tuned out for the last week, this is the reunion stream. We're back to the Tournament of Champions for Mass Mutations. Saturday was the Glorious You that I streamed my point of view. I did not so great, but I think it was because I chose the wrong deck. And everybody was really good.
Yeah.
Both of those things contributed. So, and then Sunday and Monday night did some viewer games. Those were fun. If anybody hasn't seen those are well worth watching in my opinion. And then the KPL I played against George Compacted D on Sunday. Then Tuesday, Justin played against just the guy playing.
Yep, that's correct, Art Boy. So if the same player wins 2 games, they have won the best 2 of 3 match. It just so happens that each deck won 1 game in that case, unfortunately. It would be. I was thinking while you're doing the gauntlet, it would be interesting to do a viewer gauntlet where a different viewer runs the same deck against the whole gauntlet.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Because you could do that.
Yeah, you could have like the stream's collective knowledge grow as the gauntlet goes. Mm-hmm. So I was just randomly picking decks from the gauntlet, just that way the viewer didn't necessarily know what they were going to go up against, but they'd have a pretty good idea how like it would do it specifically against a deck in the gauntlet. So Philomena against that. Yeah, we could we can certainly the viewer stuff went smoother than I could have ever anticipated. Like there was it just and that's due to you, the viewers, right? Like that just goes to show that like the stuff that we're doing, I think like we've created a pretty solid community who's like very interested in the game and wants to and can like let the results of any one game not like sway their opinion on the game, right? Like you could if Stormstrong never wanted to play again because he hit me with the PE at the right time and I still drew back into the Martian Generosity, right? Like that's not the kind of thing that would stop Stormstrong from ever playing the game again. So anyway, so I appreciate that because it was a really cool experience and I'm glad that it went smoothly, and that's something that we up to this point we hadn't really considered, but we might try to break those out every once in a while. So it was almost enough. Yeah, that's fair.
This is the old double spoils the battle with Axiom.
Yeah.
Tertiate.
With a bunch of other stuff too. It's got like Lost in the Woods, right?
It does not have a Lost in the Woods.
That's not the. Is it the Fangtooth?
It does have Fangtooth.
Yeah, Fangtooth Keyfrog.
It does have Fangtooth Keyfrog.
Okay.
I think this is the deck where we hit a lot of Fangtooth Keyfrog keys for 6. ending Keyforge career on a high note. Okay.
Yeah, K-Vibius was the deck that really disappointed versus the viewers. No.
Did K-Vibius destroy or like lose a lot?
It went 0-2.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
I have to remember how to play actual paper Keyforge at this point. So roll a 4.
Well, you actually have to like do the things on the cards actively. I rolled a 10. Okay.
I'll keep
Conphage OP.
Yeah, Conphage is a pretty good deck.
I will.
Conphage is the deck I should have played in the Glorious You.
Yeah, honestly. I think so. I think you're right.
Ardreth is good.
Play like a bot.
But Ardreth is not proactive enough. Whereas there were so many board states where if I just have Drummer Not Ganger Chieftain, I win the game.
Yeah.
Like on the spot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were playing like heavy Amber control decks or high efficiency decks.
Contest.
So, oh yeah, let me hit that.
It's been a while since you had to do a contest.
Yeah, I haven't had to.
I guess you didn't do contest during viewer games.
What's that?
Do contest during viewer games?
No. I don't have that set up on there.
Okay.
I'm not. So, okay. He's tearing up the bed. He's tearing up the bed.
He's done.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Rad Penny, Nexus, and Nexus. So Rad Penny was a card that I had not played tested against with Ardreth, but is a card that it cannot deal with.
That's pretty bad, yeah.
And my experience with Ardreth, people were playing a lot more Shadows than I expected. And Shadows is not really good for Ardreth.
Right.
So Rad Penny in particular is bad for me.
I'll say Star Alliance. I will New Frontiers. I'm gonna say Saurian. That was a mistake.
Go on.
Okay.
Later autoencoder and
piece of board I don't care so much about, but yeah. The autoencoder definitely care about. Play a Sacro Alien and a Sensor Chief Garcia. Your turn.
Sacro Alien could do a lot of work against my board. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Niflgrounds. I will play a Ghost Hawk. I'll reap with this Nexus. Reap with that Nexus. I will play a Niffle Ape. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'll play Forge Compiler, play Infomorph, Reap with Lycobot, discard this Axiom, and draw a card. And I will be done.
Wish Nexus could use Forge Compiler here, but
yeah,
it's not quite the way it works. Okay, I will say Shadows. I am going to Reap with Nexus. I will Reap with Rad Penny. I am going to Tempting Offer the Sacro Alien, so you will get an amber for that. I'm going to play Francis the Economist, and I will have Nexus fight Sensor Chief Garcia so that they trade. I will say check with 6, and it is your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Saurian.
Nihil.
Hello. Thank you. I will pick up the archive. Play a Diplomacy.
So no, before fighting next
Before fight Exalt.
Okay.
I will Axiom.
Okay.
Warding my Lycobot.
Okay. So Rad Penny gets shuffled in the deck and everything else dies.
Play Consul Primus, play Citizen Tricks. Your turn. Drop 1, chain, draw 1.
Okay, I will say Saurians. I will play my own Citizen Tricks. We're gonna have that type of game.
Yeah.
I will play a Prefectus Ludo. I am gonna play a Cornison Octavia. I'm gonna play a Monument to Ludo that's got a capture icon on it. So I will capture onto Cornison. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6 again, and I will draw 4.
Agreed. Fortune Compiler is better than I probably would give it credit for at like first glance.
Yeah, it's like a reverse Strange Gizmo.
Yeah.
But not in the way that Strange. It's similar to Strange Gizmo.
It is a Power Ranger shirt, yes. Thank you for noticing. I'm gonna play Star Alliance, Sacro Alien, Explore Over, and Access Denied the Shrix.
Okay.
And then you will forge.
Alright. I'll get a key and all your creatures are worth.
Okay.
Okay, I will say Saurians. I'm going to use Monument to Ludo to move this off of Cornison Octavia. No, I'm not going to do that. I am going to Axiom.
Okay.
Warding Ludo, which will go away.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 chains. I am going to crash Shrix into your Shrix.
Okay.
Shrix will die and Ludo will remove the amber. And then Octavia will also fight Shrix. So I'll get that back. She will take 2. And then I'm going to Monument to Ludo to move this off. And I will play a Galatops. Then Ludo will just reap. And I will drop a chain and draw 1.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I will reap with Lycobot. With all this amber over here.
Yeah,
please share.
Because I used it to forge.
I'll discard a Senator Cantina, draw. Play. I'll play Standardized Testing. It'll kill Leotopson's 3s. I'm gonna play Munchling and Akio. What's up, Must Be Jake?
I guess I will say Untamed. I'm gonna play Savage Clash, so I'll leave Cornison Octavia and play and kill Protectus Ludo. And then I'm gonna play a Flume. And
Must Be Jake subscribed. P-Rod, I mean, gifted us here. Wait, what?
The simultaneous.
Oh, okay, simultaneous. P-Rod with the tier 3 resub at 7 months. Welcome back, Justin. Must Be Jake with the Prime for 12 months. 1 year.
What P-Rod has performed is the classic 1-up.
Yeah, he definitely 1-upped you.
So Must Be Jake wanted to show his support for the stream, which we appreciate. And then P-Rod went and 1-upped him. So, yeah, that Must Be Jake is responding accordingly with the bruh. So, yeah. I know it Must Be Jake.
Feels bad.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I will say Star Alliance. I will subdue the Octavia.
Okay.
To stun it.
Downgrade. Yeah, it's the only thing we can do. Only thing you can do is give us less money now.
Yeah, that's true. I will put a Universal Translator on the Sacro Alien. However, I probably will not use it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this Flumph.
Okay.
And then look at the top 3. I put one in my hand, one in the bottom. Okay. One hand. Bottom. One top. I will put a blast shielding on the Sacralian as well. I will say check with 8.
I will say Saurians. I am gonna humble the Sacro Alien. I will unstun Cornus and Octavia. And I will pass it back to you, and I will draw 2.
Alright. I'm playing that game at Frankie's Fun Park where the coins fall off the thing.
Yeah.
And you never win anything. I will say Saurian. Play the Saurian egg. That's a lot of tanties.
Yeah.
Play Pterodactyl and draw a card. I will play Galeatops. Billingrero, subscribe to Tier 1. Cool Soul TV streams these past few days. Thank y'all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it. It's good to hear.
Yeah, we didn't know if it was going to actually like, be watched, so
yeah.
It is good to know that we can do that sometimes, if need be.
We hadn't done like a computer-based stream in over a year. Like 15 months probably. Yeah. When we did the...
What was the Glorious Few? The first Glorious Few.
Yeah, there's the first Glorious Few.
So
yeah, we did that.
Aside from the Tabletop Sim one.
So that was back in... But that was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And then we did the Viewer Royale tournament where we played decks submitted by everyone. Okay. I am going to say Shadows. The reason I had to take that clunky turn right there was I had a Bow Nithing in my hand. So yeah. I wanted to get the value
that
from
makes
it.
sense.
So I'll say Shadows. Play Bow Nithing and steal one from you. Actually, I'll hold off on this Bow Nithing. He will get played. I'm going to play Dark Wave first.
Okay.
Then I'll play Bow to steal. I'm going to play this double pip Tempting Offer to throw the Sacro Alien back into your hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play another Tempting Offer on the Galatops.
All right.
All right. I will say
That's my...
check with 8, and it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Play Forge Compiler. Play Lithologica.
Oh, the deck has 2 Forge Compilers, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For Daughter. I will...
I didn't even check to see if there's Effervescent in the deck.
Use the Saurian Egg. Do this Technosaurus.
Just put
it into play ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 3 plus.
Yeah. I will... Oh, this has a capture icon on it.
Oh, okay.
I will play...
Lord of Winter subscribing.
Tier 3, what the heck?
Tier 3. 14 months. I appreciate that. A lot of people upgraded their... Everybody's one-upping each other.
Yeah, we really appreciate these Tier 3s, that's for sure.
It's actually indescribable for us to see this many Tier 3s. Justin and I were talking before the stream, and we were like, do we per capita, for a stream of our size, to have this much support is pretty crazy. So
your atonement? What did you do? Did you defeat him?
No, he had internet issues, so he couldn't play the other night. So,
Master Jake, I was also excited about your year, so don't worry. We're very thankful.
Anybody that supports the stream,
a year is a big deal. Yeah. I mean, that shows you have been coming back for a year, which says a lot. It was very cool, very rad. Also, in Lord of Winter now, you can use that gavel. Very prestigious. I'll play this QMax with a draw icon on. I'll draw the QMax. Draw for the QMax. Play Daughter, Infomorph. I guess I'll play this Archivist.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, so I will Forge.
Yep, I'll get this Forge Compile.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Vine Apple Tree, which is enhanced with a pip. I will play Low Dawn, and I will shuffle this Flumph, this Ghost Hawk, and this Niffle Ape back into the deck. Get 2 more. Get to 150k Mushroom Man's quicker. Hilarious. Okay, I will play a Lumilu, a Fandangle, and a Keyfrog. I wish I had the Fangtooth because I just win on the spot.
Yeah, well, I guess there's Qmx there, but...
Oh, yeah, you're right. But yeah, so play the Keyfrog. I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 5.
We might Lord Winner. I know that AD Keen has 150k if he's planning on spending it.
He said he was planning on spending it tonight, but he also said that he was having internet connection issues.
That's
earlier.
True. That would be a shame. I'm going to say Saurian. I'll play this Thera Centurion. I'll play Glazops. I will White Fandangle. Unstun Pterodactyl. And I guess be done.
Lose to Untamed. I can just reap with
Keyfrog.
Yeah. I reap with Lumilu to gain 2.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah,
can't do anything about
my turn. Reap with Lumilu, gain 2 because I got 2 beasts.
I didn't. I was like out of.
Or sorry, get for each other friendly. So get 1 and then 1 and then crash that into.
I wasn't gonna have a way to stop any Amber any turn anyway next turn.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Keyfrog.
I probably needed that auto clear, but
I think so. It's just unlucky. I mean, I think you gotta. Well, that's.
I probably should have said logos with New Frontiers. So
right.
At the end of the
if
day,
you haven't seen it, yeah, probably.
I think it was just a mistake in not knowing the deck.
Okay. He's on which deck now?
You're on the designer that admonishes round.
Okay. I want harsh angles. Only harsh angles. Nothing round. Hype train. I didn't even notice the hype train.
Level 4 hype train.
That's actually bonkers.
It is pretty bonks.
Oh
yeah, these crisp orange sleeves.
Get the Starburst match, the orange and the yellow.
This is the 3 Lost in the Woods. Got 2 Gateway Dis.
Kozlaz.
Kept it going. Kozlaz.
Last minute.
14 months, tier 1. Thank you
14
so much.
months straight.
Much appreciated.
Really appreciate that.
Such strong support.
Level 3
completed.
V's. Consummate V's. Is that some Homestar Runner?
It is.
This deck's got Gambling Den, so you know.
Emotes are being delivered to supporters.
You know what happens. First, trophy. Choo choo. Must Be Jake was the conductor. Okay, so Must Be Jake, you do luck out. You are the conductor of the hype train.
Nice.
So even though you were one-upped by P-Rod so callously, you were the first support there. So you get to be the conductor to make up for it. So.
Free Bring Low. Interesting. The problem is this deck has like a lot of ways to deal with captured Amber, so
yeah.
This deck doesn't have any dumps for it.
So the Armory Officer Nels in this deck, one of the Armory Officer Nels just draws 2 cards, and there's 5 cards you can play as attachments in Star Alliance.
That is sweet.
So, yeah. I mean, that double draw card Armory Officer Nell is a good target for the Lost in the Woods deck in that deck as well. So. Oh man, this deck has Matter Maker, which sucks against a Armory Officer.
You're like, I guess I'll give you some cards. This deck is probably a good nil deck. It is 3-0, to be fair. On first.
A good nil deck? Yeah. Really missed
I have the wrong deck.
Fall Guys.
Or wait, do I have...
Wait, what?
I have the designer.
Oh, this is the Paragon.
We switched.
Yeah, somehow.
Yep.
We switched when we cut.
Yep.
That's what happened.
We switched. That's never happened before. Oh, it might have happened one time. I think we played the wrong decks once.
We've definitely played.
I don't think it was the
decks.
fault of just randomly tossing it.
We've definitely played the wrong matchups before.
You did shuffle just now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have absolutely done that.
Now it is time.
We were looking at the deck lists, and that's when we made the swap. We subconsciously bamboozled each other.
I'm good if you're good.
This hand's garbage. I'm tossing it.
The big announcement is up to whether or not Keen
possibly tonight.
Yeah.
Should be tonight. So, yeah. Allegedly, the Mushroom Mans are out there. So, I've not seen the screenshot.
Am I saying Keen, or is it Kine?
It's Keen.
Okay, got it. We have one okay Z-Force deck. A Nell Z-Force deck. That does sound pretty sweet.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
With a transport platform.
Oh.
I think it's not as good because the thing wards automatically, right? So you'd have to fight the
which you're incentivized to do.
Yeah, I suppose. Sadly, no. We should that's probably something you could probably find on the secondary market.
Play my tooth. You might be wasting these Cheez-Its. I don't know.
I've never known a Cheez-It to be wasted in my life. So.
You're eating Cheez-Its, then they're not a waste.
All right. Okay. So I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Champion Anaphyl, and I'll play Bring Glow. Okay. Since I've got backups.
Play this.
Draw 3.
I'll play Waking Nightmare. I will discard Relentless Creeper and discard Maleficorn. And let the Fangtooth kill Champion. And then draw. Your turn.
I will say Star Alliance.
Ooh, toasted Cheez-Its.
Oh. I'm going to play Particle Sweep.
Okay.
There's also those mixed lot Cheez-Its. There was like a Buffalo and a Cool Ranch Cheez-It that were mixed in the same one. Whew.
Dang. Oh, dang.
I'll play Scout Pete. And I'll discard this Explorer River. And I'll put a Blast Shielding on Scout Pete. Okay. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Say Untamed. I'll Growth Surge the Scout Pete. Draw a card.
This is a dead Pete.
Lost in the Woods it.
Okay.
And I'll discard Song of the Wild.
This is a Pete that is not alive.
Your turn.
Cheez-Its Goldfish.
Both are.
Both are pretty good. I think I prefer Cheez-Its. The Goldfish are pretty good. Extra cheesy Cheez-Its.
I like regular Cheez-Its.
I liked the white cheddar Cheez-Its too.
Hot and spicy Cheez-Its. Oh my gosh. Y'all are making me hate that I'm...
Yeah.
Like, Cheez-Its are actually one of the few things that I miss not eating carbs. One of the very few things. Cheez-Its and Wedgies Pizza. That's it. Also, Goldfish Crackers, they're up there too.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Gambling Den. So we're just going to have a Gambling Den thing to counter match. I am going to play Nexus. I will look over there, the Nexus, because you will not give me creatures to look over there. I will go ahead and play this Bow. I will play this Gamgee, and I'm going to put the Bone Rot Venom on Bow. Okay. And I will say check and draw 6.
I'm like even odds on everything for gambling. So I probably don't gamble here. I'm going to not gamble. I will say...
Spicy cheese bread.
I'll say Star Alliance. Play Armory Officer Nell.
Putting cheeses in your garage.
To draw 2.
I will. We're in the pocket of big cheeses.
Hadron Collision there.
That's dead.
Hadron Collision there.
That's a dead bow.
Play Garcia. Play Armory Officer, do a damage to Gamgee. Play Kirby. End of the turn, Fangtooth the Gamgee. Okay. Didn't have any artifact or upgrades to play, unfortunately, that turn.
Yeah. I won't Gambling Den here because of the Garcia. And instead, I am just going to say Sanctum and play Opal Knight, who has a capture icon, and destroy each creature with even power.
Okay. Dang.
I will say check with 6 again, and I will draw. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Nell. Pretty cool, Nell.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's, I think one of my biggest disappointments with this set is that there's an extreme lack of overlap of really cool and actually good in this set. There's a lot of like really cool cards that can happen with enhancements, but those decks typically don't end up being the broken stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dis and pick up. Get the Relentless Creeper back.
Relentless Creeper Fangtooth is kind of neat because it's like
something. Yeah,
it's not like amazing, but it's like a line of play that you could have.
Play Creeper, play Waking Nightmare, play Pandemonium, discard Gateway, and end turn. The Fangtooth kills the Creeper.
All right. If I gamble, I can forge. Can I threaten if I lose this too? I cannot. I will just say Star Alliance. I'll discard the Teleporter Chief Tink. I'm gonna play a Sakura droid who will capture, and then I'll play a Techno Alien. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I will not gamble. I'm gonna say Untamed. Play Mushroom with a View. Play Nipple Ape, Key Frog.
If you could burst right there, that'd be.
I can wait. Play Lost in the Woods.
Okay.
Shuffle in.
Get all the amber.
Yes. Okay. Shuffle in Garcia.
Oh, I guess it's your choice. I don't.
You could leave. I'm gonna leave that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, that was yours. This is on that.
Yes. Yep. All right, we got there. All right, so he's gonna shuffle back in.
Yep. I'm gonna give you a key here, but
you're also gonna keep. Yeah. Pretty good.
And I'll be at 0 amber for a Gambling Den next turn.
That's pretty good. Shuffling in a Starlance card as well.
Yeah.
So.
Then I'll play Ape and Key Frog. Fangtooth the Key Frog.
And Forge. Alright, so I will also Forge at the start of the turn with no Gambling Den. And I will probably have it in the algorithm not to make it totally broke. Well, so I think the enhanced cards themselves make it so that the deck is not truly broken, if that makes sense. Because cards like Infomorph, Tempting Offer, Mutant Cut Purse, they're not innately broken by themselves. They enable other cards to be better, but it's still only like, if all those pips end up on the same card, it's still only one card that you would have to have for it to be good. Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm just gonna discard that Doom Sigil. There's no reason to put that out there if we're trying to have like a power-based matchup, right? Like
it'll just explode it probably at some point, but yeah.
So this is the corner case here. I'm going to tempting offer the Niffle Ape. So that I can subtle auto. Should actually subtle auto first. I'll play subtle auto first, then tempting offer. That way the ape can't be discarded. I'd much rather you have to go through the effort of playing this Niffle Ape.
That's fair.
That's a good one, I think. Alright, so now Niffle Ape's back in your hand. And then I will Mug, which has a capture icon on it. So I will put the capture onto subtle auto, and then I'll Mug subtle auto, take the amber, and then fill. So tempting offer, 1 for the Mug, 1 for the capture. And there we go. It is your turn. I will draw 4.
Extra amber fertility chant in a deck with Wild Bounty. That is hot.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say Starlance.
So I don't consider Amphora Captura totally broken. I think it is very good.
Play a Techno Alien, does a damage and captures.
Do you want to gamble?
Oh, I did want to gamble for Dis. Okay. I have an amber. You took my amber. You captured amber. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
I roundabout stole it.
Play Explorer over. Play Garcia. Play Disruption Field.
Yeah, I would say the cards are good, but they're not broken, right?
No, thank you.
There's nothing in the algorithm that's I think is preventing a deck from being absolutely bonkers. Like Cronus, for instance. I think Cronus is good with the Cronus, Scrivener, Fabian. Those types of cards are good because of the ability to have the extra pips. So. I will say, are we forging? I mean, am I gambling? I think I'm gambling for Sanctum here. My deck is like pretty primed to have Sanctum in it. Yes. I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm not gonna count anymore.
That's probably the best way to do it.
All right, so I am going to play a Scrivener Fabian who has a capture icon on it, so I'll resolve it as a steal bonus icon instead. I will play a Gorvanal. I will play a Lord Golgotha, and then I'm going to play a Gizzleheart's Zealot, who's coming in to play ready and enraged. This is all Alaka had to be.
Pretty much.
You think?
Yeah.
Like, all Alaka had to do was be this card, and I think Worlds Collide Brobnar is like half a letter grade better, right? Okay. So we'll play Gizzleheart's Zealot. And question is, do I fight or do I fight? I think I fight. And trade. Gorvanal doesn't have anything to capture. So, alright. I will say check with 6. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I will gamble for Untamed. Got it. I will say Dis. Play an Implosion to kill Golgotha. Play.
Do you want the Relentless Creeper back?
Yeah. Purdue. Wherever it is. Play Gateway. Kill the things.
But there was a very small chance that I'd get to untap with Scrivener Fabian.
Play Creeper, play Fiend, play Snurret, and end of turn, Fangtooth, and Snurret.
Okay.
Drop, chain, draw.
Alright, so I can gamble and forge. My gut is telling me Star Alliance. Go with the gut. So I will gain 2 and forge.
Okay.
just gonna eyeball it. We're gonna glance at it, and then we're gonna go with the gut. Okay. I am.
Sven Dryden is giving 2-1 sub to Tabletop Rouse community. Thank you, Sven Dryden.
Scavazzi 4.
Scavazzi getting that sub. And subscribe
and subscribe himself. So
thank you so much.
That.
Much appreciated.
The old makes Shadow Star and Sanctum even cooler.
The old double up.
The old double duper. Okay, I will say Sanctum, a playable knight, destroy even powered creatures, so gets Naret. I will play this Grey Rider, and I will go ahead and fight the Lyco Fiend. You'll steal one. And I will Cleansing Wave. I give you one there, but I at least get to use the stuff. Actually, does it make sense? If I don't, I'd rather kill that so that way you don't have control over that ability, right? Because you could set up so that you could Fangtooth. Yeah, I gotta get rid of it now. It just limits your future options. So draw 3, and it is your turn.
Okay. I feel like I gotta gamble, so I'll gamble for Untamed. Not good. Not good.
Verdict. Bad.
I will say Untamed. Play a Troop Call. Play
Flex in the Eddy.
Dark Fairy. Play Niflheim. I don't think I have another Niflheim in the deck. Yeah, it's a classic 1 Niflheim Troop Call deck.
Yeah.
Pretty bad, and then
Fangtooth.
Fangtooth. Yeah. Pretty bad.
Okay. If I just gambled correctly twice in a row, I win the game. Gut's telling me Sanctum. Go with the gut. Go with the gut.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to Red Alert. Just it only does 1. Star Alliance. Did I say Star Alliance? Star Alliance.
You said now.
I will play Techno Alien. I'm gonna play Scout Pete. And honestly, I don't think this Font of the Eye, I don't think I'll get a chance where I'll get to use this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and discard that. Like, I'm ahead, I wanna keep the foot on the gas, and Font of the Eye doesn't let me keep pushing ahead. So I will play Matter Maker, and I will play the Observe You Max, and I will put it on Scout Pete. Okay, I will say check with 6, and it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Alright, I'll gamble for Untamed. Alright. What do I do? Be sad that I didn't get to do fun stuff with Nil this game. That's what I'm gonna do.
You need, like, I think if you have, yeah, I think you can, the deck is not quite efficient enough. If it had like a Grim Reminder or a Stirring Grave where you could like put the nail in the archives,
yeah,
so that if you drew it early and your enhancements late, then you could play them.
I do not have a one amber answer, so
all right,
I guess I'll just lose.
Actually, so it was a mistake for me to discard the Font of the Eye because I
could have just kept it there.
I would have. Yeah, I would have.
Yeah,
had one card left.
Had check with 4 basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. With an extra amber. The gut.
I think this deck is strong against decks that need to hold a board, and
the Gambling Den is
you
just
didn't
like,
care.
Yeah. Especially if I hit 3 for 3 on the Gambling Den.
You are now on the Paragon.
Slag Blast.
I'm on Bagat.
Art Boy. Throwing some tanties.
Tanties.
Well, you can bet now, Art Boy. See if we're gonna assuage those tanties. By the way.
2 decks with the old
peep the deck. Kozlaz wants us to check out a deck.
All right, let's do that.
The thing that rises up against Amber. Archons rise up.
So this still works.
That's the deck. Oh, is that the deck you got? Was it? It was sealed, right? Kozlaz? We didn't open this.
Oh, we didn't open this. Oh.
Did we open it? I have no idea. I have no idea.
I don't think so. I don't remember that name.
We did open it. We did open it. Okay,
how do we not? Okay. I don't remember his name.
I mean, it was.
It was a hot.
I think
It was a while back.
Yeah, right? I think. Well, we mailed it to Kozlaz. Oh, okay.
It's some unboxing. Nice. Oh, it was sealed. Okay.
Oh, cool. It was sealed. Okay. I know it's like most of the time we ask people if they want us, if they're hanging around in chat and we get the and they win, we'll ask
basically a free deck evaluation.
Yeah.
Was what it is. Always read it off.
Triple Therocenterion.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah. And Commandeer to go with all that.
Saurus Rex, Consul Primus, City Gates, Crystal Surge is whatever.
You don't have a way to dump the Amber.
Yeah.
Oh, you need like 1 Ludo in this deck.
It's still pretty good for Saurian in the set, I think. I mean, the Therocenterions are super good.
The Therocenterion fights everything in the set.
Yeah. It's very good at murdering.
Armageddon cloaks to protect them.
Consul
Primus on the other hand. Consul Primus does let you dump them, so that's cool.
Yeah, lets you move it.
You have no mutants for the Crystal Surge in your Saurian, right? You probably don't have Mini and Sanctum.
2 in Shadows.
Have no mutants in Sanctum. 5 capture icons. There's Scrivener Fabian. No, not quite. Okay. The 2 mutant cut purses.
Old Bruno.
Yeah. Oh, if you had mugs, if you had some mugs,
yeah.
This deck is like a couple cards away from being a mega banger, but it's still probably fun.
What is Metascore?
That's new.
What is that?
And nobody knows what it means or what.
Oh.
So okay. There's like an explanation for the Metascore, but I wouldn't even worry about the Metascore.
Okay, so. Well then.
It's almost great. Yeah, I agree. It's on the verge of magnificence.
Yeah, I could see that.
So
it's got a lot going for it. I think this could do well in a sealed. I don't know if it's going to win the sealed, but it could do well in a sealed. It's got the tools.
Yeah. You could day 2, I think, with a deck like this in a sealed.
Yeah, I think so.
Spirit's Way is nice. So
that is very important. Even though it kills probably most of your stuff too, but still very important.
Yeah, it's right on that verge. I think Sanctum needed 1 card in this set to help you dump your Amber, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Sanctum had a mug equivalent, then I think Sanctum goes up a letter grade in this set, in my opinion, because it synergizes a lot better with Shadows and Saurian at that point. Yeah, humble. I could see like a checkpoint or a shakedown Sanctum card, with like a knight holding up like a Shadows thief who's like having to empty out all of the amber. They have like a nearly empty sack or something like that, and there's like a bunch of amber that's in it from where they've captured it.
Metascore is +1 of artifact control, +1 board wipe, -1 too low expected amber, -1 too low amber control. Okay.
Yeah. So
I don't hate that.
So here's the thing about the Metascore.
That's a good point, Stormstrong.
So here's the thing about the Metascore. Ardreth has a Metascore of 2.
Okay.
And Conphage has a Metascore of 0.
Okay. Well, what does it mean?
Well, what does it mean?
Well, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Huh.
Oh, I'm gonna mulligan this hand. There's no creatures in it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, right. Yeah, I just don't get it. Yeah, that's definitely a monka. Yeah, it just doesn't. I mean, like, well, I guess the issue then is that a combo like Drummer Knot isn't. appropriately calculated by SAS. Then
that's probably true,
right? Because if you take a look at a deck like Contphage's Expected Amber, I'm sure Drummerknot Ganger Chieftain is like next to nothing in that deck. So it's down to 5. It's senior rating above. It's supposed to be like, I thought the other ones were much, much higher.
Blue.
Right, Drummerknot wouldn't be calculated by the score.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Expected Amber for that combo, it should be like, if your opponent can't answer it, right? Like that's the thing. It depends on the deck the opponent is playing. Because there are games I've made 12 amber off that combo. I think most games you can expect like 12, right? But okay.
Keys.
Okay. I guess I'll go Star Alliance. I'm going to Hadron Collision Lumile, and then I am going to play Explorer River. I wish I could kill it, because I feel like you can just play a bunch of beasts here and I can't do anything about it. Go ahead.
I'll say Saurian. Play Ludo. Play 2 Spoils of Battle. But I didn't want to draw right now. Discard Axiom. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Untamed. I will play Mushroom with a View. I am going to play Troop Call. And then I'm going to Lost in the Woods. I like Lost in the Woodsing the Explorer over here because that gives me a chance to hit it with the nails later in the game. Good. G0 adds 0 to E. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Does G0 add to C? The thing about G0 is that it when you aren't using it for Amber, you kill like 3 creatures or more, depending on other stuff.
Yeah.
A and C that seem to never go above 0. Value's too much. You lose your R meta score if you have too much R. I think it is pointless to try to hammer Keyforge decks into like bands of ranges, right? I just don't know that that's particularly useful.
So
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna say Shadows.
This deck's kind of light on Untamed creatures.
I'll play a Dark Wave,
but I guess that's what happens when you have 3 3 Lost in the Woods.
Oh yeah. I will Tempting Offer with the double Amber. You won't get anything for that, which is sweet. I'll play a Nexus and I'll play a Rad Penny. I'll say check with 6.
Okay, I will say this. I hate shuffling Rad Penny into your deck, but that's the way it's got to be. I'll Implosion Rad Penny. I'm going to play Maleficorn and do 2 damage to Nexus. And I'll play a Drekker and do 2 damage to Nexus. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. And you will forge.
Kip's deck archetypes and their search for some specific decks to fill the others.
So I guess my question for Kip is how much of that information is public. I know they're using a lot of that for their own metrics, but that's not like public, right? If they had more public-facing stuff, because I saw where Grant.
Did you Waking Nightmare or am I forging?
You're forging. Okay. Grant on Twitter had like a Tinder app for Keyforge decks where they could take a look at a deck. It would pull like a random deck and they could swipe if they liked it or swipe if they didn't like it, essentially. So
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Fangtooth.
One of your Mass Mutation race decks has
Low Dawn.
-4 to Amber Cheese.
And then in turn, Fangtooth will kill the Drekker.
Okay.
Your turn.
So double Fangtooth?
Yeah, we might have 2 Fangtooths out. 12 out of 13 and most had Mark of Dis or Eaton's Jar. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Those are extremely powerful.
Okay. I will say Untamed. I will play the Lost in the Woods. Shuffle the Maleficorn back in.
It's not good Maleficorn, honestly, but
yeah, I'm not crazy about it, especially with the Fangtooth in play.
Yeah.
Because I think it's very unlikely that its damage pip is going to matter.
8 mutants and 3 Vault's Blessings. Jeez.
I will play Keyfrog and Dark Fairy. I will Growth Surge and draw a card. And I will choose the Keyfrog. And then the Dark Fairy will get buffed as well. And it'll be your turn, and I will draw 3.
Say Saurian. Play Appreciate.
Then Keyfrog. Or, I mean, maybe even the Dark Fairy.
Yeah, I will kill the Keyfrog.
Yeah, there's no grand...
Like Cornizon.
There's no grand definition. I mean, there's archetypes that the community essentially agrees on.
Here Archer's onto the real.
Yeah.
The real secret. I have a Citizen Shrix, but I think I just discarded here.
Because...
I just steal one, and then basically we both get one, and you would forge, so yeah, I discard it. And then the Fangtooth kills the Dark Fairy. That's 4.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Kirby. I'm going to play Armory Officer Nell and do damage to Octavia. I will Hadron Collision Octavia. I am going to Explorer Rover on Nell, drawing the double enhanced Nell. And then play Snorette, and it is your turn. Snorette will capture one from you, using subject Kirby to play the Snorette. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Same time, play Pineapple Tree with the Doubly Amber. Play Fandangle, and Fangtooth will kill the Kirby.
I would be doing other things, but I got a Fandangle to kill. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play a Techno Alien. I will do a damage to Octavia. I will capture onto Techno. I am going to Blast Shielding. I suppose I'll put it on the Snorette. I don't think it's likely that she survives. But I will draw a card with Armory Officer Nell and draw the double enhanced Armory Officer Nell. And then Nell will fight Fandangle to kill. I will say check with 6. It is your turn. I will draw 1. There's more than one. No, there's 2 Nells in the deck. One has got the damage icon. The other Nell has the 2 card draws. I was trying to get them all together with all the enhancements and whatnot.
I will say...
Is that he going to bark his brains out?
I know where he is. In the other room sleeping. Play Saurian. Play Galeatops. Play Cornizon Octavia. Capture 1.
Vault Tours could happen.
Capture that. I fight here. The Armory Officer.
Oh, Snorette captured another one.
Yes. She dead.
Because of the Fangtooth.
She gonna die. I will fight Armory Officer Nell.
Kip archetype page is really neat document. Okay.
And then Fangtooth will take out this Snorette.
Okay.
Your turn.
well, I am going to say this.
You have a deck on their list? Won't they pay big monies for any deck on that list? It's pretty cool.
I am going to mark of this Galeatops.
Are you fudging me, Nathan? Are you fudging me? I hate that.
I want to play Waking Nightmare. I'm going to Pandemonium. I was trying to set up a sweet Pandemonium Snurret turn where I'd Pandemonium like an extra Amber on Snurret and get rid of it forever. And then I'm going to Gateway. I will take my chains gladly. I will play a Lyco Fiend. I will discard this other Gateway. And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay, here you go. Your turn.
How fortunate. Oh, yes. I will say Starlance. I will play Armory Officer Nell, who's enhanced with 2 draw cards, and draw 2. And then I'm going to give him a Disruption Field and draw 1. I will play this Garcia. I'll put this Explorer Rover on Nell and draw 1. And then I'll put the Secura Droid on Armory Officer Nell and draw 1. It's like I didn't even have any chains. And it's your turn. I couldn't actually find an extra Amber in there.
Okay. Yeah, Storm, that is a good point. That they have access to all the Crucible Tracker info. But people did willingly give that information to them.
Yes. Yeah. You did. There's. I don't know of a non-dickish way to put that. There's a lot of information in the Keyforge community that not all of the public has information to because of the way the data is collected.
Libo.
If that makes sense. Now, having talked to Grant and
Nexus,
Justice Blinded, I think Grant makes a lot of that information available through the tracker in places, but they can access information that you can't because they've got the data that you don't. Right?
What
you be all right there?
Why are you even barking at now?
Why are you barking?
He's barking from the noise 10 minutes ago.
It was like 5 minutes ago, Eddie. A terrible job guarding us.
I know. Wow, good job.
Woof. You can just go. Let's go. Let's go, Eddie. Go check it. Keep him safe. Keep us safe, Eddie. Hey, Eddie, Eddie gets a treat? You're rewarding this behavior? Justin is back. Yes, that's correct. Eddie is back as well.
Eddie.
He's gone now.
Eddie. A treat? Good job. Being disruptive. Rewarding the bad behavior.
Used to be a lot more data publicly available. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about it, right? So you're so close to getting a treat. I think it was probably when they went back and revamped the Crucible Tracker. So okay, this deck does not have a Ghost Hawk, right?
I don't think so.
I will say Untamed. I am going to play Resurgence. I will get back Dark Fury, and that's a mutant, so I'll get back the Key Frog. Please see your Twitter for an adorable Leo pick. I will discard Song of the Wild. I will play Niffle Ape. I will play Dark Fairy. I will play Keyfrog. I'm gonna Lost in the Woods, the Keyfrog, and the Niffle Ape. And I'm gonna get Master Mindy and Nexus. Or Mace's Asp. I'll get Mace's Asp. I think Mace's Asp is well. I could honestly not care if you use my Mushroom Myth of You.
Yeah, right.
I am shuffling in.
You capture for the Lost in the Woods?
I do. I will capture. I'll shuffling my creatures back into my discard pile. I'll put this. I guess I'll put the Dark Fairy over there. I'll put this on the Garcia. Yeah. So I will not end up drawing all of these. So I do have to actually shuffle. People will see your 1-1 record. Okay, so I will draw 4 and drop a chain. And it is your turn. Go ahead.
See, Untamed. Play Nipple Grounds. Play Ape, Frog, and Fangtooth Ski. You didn't play Garcia last turn. No, you didn't.
No.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, I will say Untamed. I'll play a Fangtooth Cavern. I will play a Keyfrog. The Dark Fairy is gonna put 2 damage, or will attack the Niffle Ape, I suppose. And then I'll get 2 from that fight. And then at the end of the turn, I will bow the Keyfrog and yeah, I'll bow. Sorry, Fangtooth the Keyfrog. For whatever reason, I was thinking that the Fangtooth would fire on 2 creatures, but it's gonna fire every turn now. All right, I will draw this and then shuffle and draw.
Done lost his mind. All right,
a lot. There's actually been a lot of Keyfrog keys in this game, right? Because you forged your first one with the Keyfrog too. Yeah. The vast majority of keys, in fact, were forged with Keyfrogs.
I'll say Untamed. I will play Savage Clash. At least that is my bow, and I think actually I don't want to do that. Not. I will. I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Francis. Play Master Mindy. Play Tempting Offer on the Dark Fairy.
I guess we get one. Yeah.
3. I just take out the Armory Officer. Feeling like that would kill my Master Mindy, which is whatever, I guess. The end of the day. Oh, does he have elusive? Or is he
taunt? Okay. Yeah. So secure a droid, explore over. So skirmish taunt.
Okay. Master Mindy's dead anyway, so I'll throw these both into the thing, and then Fangtooth will kill the Mindy. Your turn.
Alright, I will say this. I will play a Relentless Creeper. I will do I need to play this Relentless Creeper? I need to so that I can Implosion. Okay, so I'll Implosion the Relentless Creeper to kill the Niffle Ape. I have to like use this damage in a hilariously inefficient way. I'll shoot the Francis, and then I'll play Waking Nightmare. Then end of the turn, my Fangtooth will kill your Francis. Okay. And I will draw.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll Savage Clash, kill Garcia. I will Discard Lumilu and Floomp and go suck.
Fangtooth kills Maleficorn.
Fangtooth kills Maleficorn. I can Vine Apple if I want. You're ahead on Amber. I will Vine Apple Tree. Your turn.
Okay. I will say Untamed. I will Troop Call. I will play a Dark Fairy and a Niffle Ape. And it's your turn, and the Dark Fairy will die to my Fangtooth.
I'll say Shadows. I'm going to Tempting Offer the Niffle Ape, being glad that I used the Vine Apple Tree. Play a Red Penny, which I guess makes it not matter as much. But then play an Asp. I will draw. And then Fangtooth will kill the Red Penny. Your turn.
I will see Starlance. I'll play a Techno Alien, which will capture one and do a damage to the Mesa's Asp. I'll play Armory Officer Nell, which will do a damage to the Mesa's Asp. I will Blast Shielding the Techno Alien and draw. And it is your turn. I will draw 2, and the Mesa's Asp dies.
Alright, I'll say Saurian. Play Galeatops. Play Ludo. Play Humble on the Armory Officer. Play Monument to Ludo. Capture 1. And end of turn. Fangtooth the Techno Alien. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Dis. I am going to Mark of Dis, the Galatops.
2 of those decks are quad Mark of Dis. Jeez.
I will Gateway.
Okay.
I will. No, that is gone because you had Ludo.
Oh, yeah.
I will Waking Nightmare. And then I'll just discard the Snorret since it'll die. I've got 3 chains. I'll drop a chain and draw 3. So you check with 7.
Well, you draw something, probably. Else we're losing to that card that everyone loves.
Yeah, you can't Vine Apple, and you can't Shadows now.
I drew as well as a battle.
But no creatures.
Yep.
The double Marketus. Just blank 2 turns.
So dumb. That was a fun game until you played Marketus. When you were playing Marketus, I was having fun. It was very close. I thought it was a really interesting dynamic at the end there with the 2 Fangtooths out.
Yeah. Where it's just...
yeah. Okay.
Peer reviewed.
You're on Felicity. I'm on Designer.
Clever. Animated Eddie Discord logo win.
Look, I figured out how to add a shimmer to something. That's all I got. That was the extent of my Adobe learning. They abandoned us again? Jeez.
Yeah.
6.
Also
8. 6.
I'll keep. I will say.
I'm thinking about it.
If you're gonna mulligan, I will run to the restroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm gonna mulligan.
I'll be right back.
Who just goes to the restroom in the middle of a stream? Honestly.
I'm back. It's kind of 0.
Jeez. I will have to go to the restroom soon. It's gonna happen. Look, the coffee, guaranteed. Post 4th game restroom break. You try circling anyone? You're more than welcome. Real streamers just get a bottle. They should go. If you ever listen to JR, his podcast, Jim Ross, for like wrestling commentary, he talks about how he always wore black pants during long pay-per-views because they would have to sit there for 4 hours. So in case he had to go, he could just go. They'd always wear darks, so you can just pee your pants freely. Good advice. He likes to talk about this very often. Very interesting podcast. Three or 4 hours is a long time.
What's that?
I told them a Jim Ross ism where he says you should always wear dark pants in case you have to pee your pants during a broadcast. All these very old. Sometimes you gotta go. I was second, so yeah.
Okay. I am gonna say Star Alliance. I am gonna play Subject Kirby. I'm gonna play Pterodactyl, who's enhanced the draw icon, and I will draw. And go ahead.
Play Shadows. I'll look over there to kill Kirby, which I don't feel too bad about. And I'll play Nexus and Opportunist.
If you can't steal, you might as well get rid of a problem creature. Deck really likes to have a board. So I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Senator Quintina. I'll play a Galatops and I'll unstun the Pterodactyl. And it's your turn. I will draw to you.
Say Sanctum. I'll play Bring Low. I will play Champion and Aphil Grey Rider fight the Senator. Trucking Tales. Good lord. Multiple times. Just way more than you ever wanted to hear it. Your turn.
You kids think this is bad. I am going to say sorry, and I'll play a Theros Centurion and capture one. Pterodactyl was going to go flying into Champion Anaphil to level the world.
Yep.
And then Galatop's going to read. And it's your turn. I'll draw one.
I'll say Starlands. I'll play Scout Pete. I'll keep that on top. I'll play a Teleporter Chief and I'll Blast Shielding.
The deck did have Red Alert, right?
It did.
So we want to avoid playing in Red Alert. So I'll say Logos. I'll play Lethal Logica and just Lethal Logica into Autoencoder. First composer's close, but it's not quite. I will play Lycobot. I'm gonna discard the Archivist. I'm gonna discard the Munchling. I wish I had the autoencoder, but if I play the Munchling, everything dies to the red alert if you have it. So I will draw 4. And I think based off of what I've got in Saurian, you have to like answer this. So me extending the board, it's just like a surefire way for me to lose the board.
So I can play Follow the Eye, play Gorvenal, play Golgotha, play Bring Low. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'm gonna reap with the Lycobot. Discard Explorer Rover and draw. Okay, I will. Okay, so now I can't wait any longer. This is like the one time I feel like I got punished for discarding creatures because I could have gotten some extra amber. I'll play Keo, I'll play Daughter, I'll play Q-Mex. I'll draw a card and then draw a card off the Q-Mex, draw. I will play Forge Compiler. Actually, I should have played the Q-Mex first because if I drew the autoencoder, I could pitch some of the rest of the creatures. I'll get to draw 3 at the end of the turn because of the Daughter. I feel like I've made enough progress through the deck that even if you do wipe me here, then I'll be able to like get into a reset mode.
Say Shadows, play. Oh, do I say?
I should actually space these out. Daughter should be on the other side. I should like force. If you want to kill the Daughter with Golgotha's attack, I should make you attack into something larger. So
I'm being scammed.
Positioning. Positioning is slowly becoming one of my favorite things in this game because I think positioning is a great way to win or lose a game that you otherwise would not have.
Capture for the compiler.
Oh, didn't even notice the put on Galatops.
It's actually really hard to see Pip because of the art.
Yeah. The art is just all over the place. So.
I will play Sanctum, Plague Zealot. I will fight the Lycobot.
Okay, so dump the damage into Keo, and then the Theros Centurion will also take some damage.
I'll fight Daughter. Fight Daughter. I'm gonna font before fighting with that.
So you get the
split it out a little bit, and that's it.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to New Frontiers for Saurian. I'll shove the egg into the discard pile, into the archives. I am going to access denied Mr. Pete. I am going to put a blast shielding onto the pterodactyl. And I will put a universal translator on the Q-Mex. I'll put on the Q-Mex. Okay, and I will draw 3, and it is your turn.
Alright, I'll say Star Alliance. You've left Pete no choice but to kill and give him a Explorer Rover.
All Pete wanted to do was scout.
That's all he wanted.
But when you complained to Star Alliance Command and got him demoted and got his access revoked.
Play Secure Droid and capture 1.
He had but only one choice.
Play Particle Sweep, Hidden Amber, capture 1 Amber. Do 2 to a creature.
Sinestra Dex.
You have no. So I'll do 2 to the Theros Centurion, and then I'll fight this Theros Centurion with.
Okay.
I'll have the top card and Keep that on top. Yeah, probably discard this here because it kills a lot of my stuff. Double Knight and Teleporter Chief. He could get cute, but I don't know that he needs to. Did I capture? I need to capture one of Gorgonol for that fight. I will reap with Teleporter Chief, and I'll capture another one. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Saurians. I will play
the circus. Yeah, have fun watching that debate. Oh. As much fun as you can.
Who is debating tonight? Is it the vice president's one?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to say Saurians. I am going to discard Diplomacy because I actually need to do some fighting this turn. I will play Saurian Egg. I will play Citizen Shrix. The Pterodactyl is going to fight Teleporter Chief Tink. So before fight, blow up the Gizzleheart Zealot and put 4 damage into Pete. And then the Leotops is going to fight Pete. I can blast shielding. I'll move the blast shielding over to the Galatops, and then the Galatops will fight Pete.
Okay.
Okay. I will defense initiative and ward the Pterodactyl, and then I'll exalt to ward the neighbors.
Enrage. Oh, okay.
Okay. It is your turn. I will draw.
Okay.
This is a very different game than the
yes.
double Fangtooth game.
It's much different. This will be the only game of the night without a Fangtooth deck in it.
Yeah,
to be fair,
that's true.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'll play a Gamgee. I will. Tempting offer. The Shrix. So you don't get the one.
Remove the ward. Yeah.
I'll play Bone Rot Venom on it. Rotted bones. Play a Mug. I'll capture one. Then I can do the thing. Do the Mug thing. I kind of want to just grab one of these because
it's game tamper.
So yeah. I could just grab this
If these ever die, then you get the
and then play Gambling Den, I guess. That's a guaranteed loss of the game. I can't use Father the Eye this turn and kill anything, so that's my turn.
Yeah. All right. You are gonna forge for sure. All right, I am going to say Logos, I suppose. I will reap with the Q-Mex. That is going to let me use a friendly non-Star Alliance creature. I am going to choose the Pterodactyl. Who is gonna fight the Sakura droid.
Okay.
Lose the ward. The Saurian Egg.
Those are pretty garbage against my deck.
Yeah, I got far enough into the game where I was like, these are actually not useful.
That's actually a great hit off the Saurian Egg then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty useful. I am going to play Autoencoder. I will discard Standardized Testing since it kills my 1s and 12s.
Yeah.
I will play this Infomorph because you are going to Forge, and this is just a warded creature against a deck that's been fighting me the whole game. So I will let that get through. I will draw 2, shuffle, and draw 1 more. I'm going to take a quick look at the deck. I guess mostly Star Alliance. So the funny thing about both these Forge compilers explode right now, right?
A gamble? Am I a gambling man? I'm forging either way, so
you're already ahead.
Yeah, I'm already ahead.
It's like not even your money at this point.
I'm gonna say Star Alliance. Bang. We did it. Okay. I will say Shadows. Play Filky. Play a mug. I am actually just gonna look at Citizen Tricks. Play Subtle Auto. Discard Doom Sigil.
Okay, so I auto-encode.
Yeah. Or do it. I mean, like, all your guys are warded, so let's do like kind of trade up with my dudes. So yeah, I'll just discard this. I'll say check with 7.
All right, I am gonna gamble so that I can get back into this game since I've fallen slightly behind. Because I can threaten this turn. I will choose Star Alliance. Okay, it's an axiom. It's good to know. I will okay, so for my turn then I will say Logos. I'm going to discard this Munchling. Yeah, I'll discard this Munchling. QMax is going to Reap. Let me use the Pterodactyl, who's going to fly into Orvanol. Pulling up Golgotha and Tink. And Infomorph is going to fight into Gorbanal. Finish him off. Freeing this Amber. And then the Saurian Egg is going to use its ability. And
no downers.
I think that's a wash on that. I think I'm actually fine with that. I don't want to draw the Diplomacy and Lycobot. Good to get it all the way. So I will draw 2, and it is your turn. So check with Ace.
Flip. I will. I guess before I forge, I can do the thing.
Well, if you lose, then you don't forge.
Yeah, you're right. So I don't gamble. A Star Alliance for the turn. Gonna.
Okay, Ward, 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 And then
5 damage.
So the pterodactyl is still alive, barely. Then Strix and the bone rot, or you get your bone rot back, Strix. And...
Play Dino Alien. I'm gonna exalt to shoot Dactyl. Been murdering stuff for far too long.
It's killed like what, 8 creatures or something?
Play Techno Alien.
It's done a lot of damage.
Kirby and capture.
It's had to have done somewhere north of like 30 damage.
Yeah, it does feel like it. Play Observe You Max. Capture 1. And your turn.
Okay, so I'm not going to gamble, I'm just going to forge.
The camera's just shaking, we should be like, we're under attack.
Okay. I will go with Star Alliance. I am going to New Frontiers. Do I want to? Yeah, I gotta go with Star Alliance here. I will New Frontiers and say Saurian. Those are gone. This is in there. I will Saurian Egg. May as well. Nope. There may have been arguments to say Logos because of the Archivist. I'll play a Scout Pete. Actually, I should have played the Scout Pete before I use the Saurian Egg. I'm actually just going to discard this Kirby because I'm fixing up, I think, about to play most of my Starland stuff. I am going to subdue the Techno Alien. I will play Sacro Alien. I will play Sensor Chief Garcia. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Alright. I will not gamble. I'm gonna play Governor Fabian with the capture to steal. Play 2 Bring Lows. Play Cleansing Wave for 2. And that's my turn.
What would you say is the Amber control?
It's lacking. It's definitely lacking.
Guess we got a Garcia. I hilariously need to get to my Kirby. Oh, way to draw a card during my Star Alliance turn. I can Sacro Alien. Okay, we get pretty inventive here, I think, to avoid losing this game. I am going into Star Alliance. I am going to Saurian Egg. That work? That does not work. I don't know where to draw a card. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
There's a lot of like cool interactions in this deck, but just kind of fumbling around the whole game.
That's how it felt. At least you didn't lose to Markdis.
Alright, what's the next game?
Wait a second. Still on just being terrible. Designer versus Bagat. You're on Designer.
Okay.
Bagat. What's the standings looking like? The level 1-1s? The Designer's 2-0
now, right?
Clever Felicity is 0-2. And then Paragon and Bagat are 1-1.
Starlight Shadow Sanctum.
Okay. On Bagat.
Yeah.
What was Bagat? 1-1?
Yes.
Yeah. Playing for that spot. Designer's pretty good, I will say. Is there an upside down card in here? What are you doing? What are you doing, Francis?
You had that deck last. And on me. It's not on me.
I don't know.
Not on me. Another hilarious name with the designer. Yeah,
that's good.
This designer is like that's like a movie profession, right? Like architect. It's just this is not nearly as common in real life as it would imply in film or television.
I'm a greeting card author. I don't know if he was ever at work. He went to work like 3 times total.
There was I remember I didn't watch that show in its entirety, but
the one where he's like
with the Swedish team or whatever, he's like trying to design something for the Swedish architect team, and they're basically craft work. It's pretty funny.
There's some good episodes of that show. It's just like there's some. It ended awful. First of all,
I know the show dropped significantly in quality.
Yeah, and like every character turned out to be just a terrible person. Come back to D with a follow. Oh! Thank you,
George.
Appreciate that.
Well met.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I did too. Code Red. I heard the ending, and I was like, bleh, bleh. Big meh.
This is Keyforge royalty in chat right now, everybody.
The George.
The George.
Heck yeah. We didn't roll yet, right?
No.
8.
6.
Okay. First.
It's close. It's honest. You know what it is about this deck? It's the mugs.
The mugs are really good.
The mugs are really good.
Yeah. They are good. I'm gonna mulligan. No, actually, I'll keep. I'm gonna actually bathroom break while you're mulliganing.
Alright, fair enough. We trade bathroom mulligans. Which I can only assume is a term that isn't in the Urban Dictionary. Is everybody using quarantine as an excuse to get married? Yeah, that's the Brobnar chair. Very odd thought about what the bathroom mulligan can mean. Yeah. Let's just smash 2 nouns together, and then it's probably a good drinking game is to take 2 nouns, put them together, and see if it's in the Urban Dictionary. It's like a you like bet shots back and forth.
Hilarious.
It's probably about as safe as work as it gets, and then from there it quickly degenerates.
It is chillaxing.
Okay. I'm done. Go ahead.
I will play this tempting offer. Just gonna play a ghostly hand. Your turn.
I will say Sanctum. I'll just play this Green Glow. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Pardon me? Okay. I'll say...
I had to mulligan, dude.
I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna play Fandangle. Play Gloriana's Attendant. To capture 1. Discard Niflate. Your turn. In case red alert.
Okay. I am going to say Starlance. I'm gonna play Subject Kirby and capture one. I will play Techno Alien. I'm gonna use Subject Kirby to play Gizzleheart's Zealot. Enraged. Can't actually use it this turn. And then I'm gonna Particle Sweep. I'll capture onto the Techno Alien, and I'll sweep away Fandangle. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I could have Fandangled.
You could have.
It would have been pretty good. I'm gonna say sorry.
Fandangle is a must kill. So
play Monument to Ludo. Play Spoils of Battle. Look at this. Play Tertiates. I'll kill my attendant, but I'll kill your Kirby.
Okay.
And then I'll play Strix. Very complicated exchange of Amber.
Yeah.
Then your turn.
Amber can neither be created nor destroyed, except when it is created and when it is destroyed in Keyforge.
Exactly.
Okay, I am going to say Kirby were still alive, I'd run right back into Starlance, but instead I am going to look over their Strix and steal one. I am gonna rot Strix's bones.
His poor bones.
I am going to... I want to mug my alien, but I'm gonna mug Strix. So that I can Tempting Offer.
Alright.
That way I'm not just bouncing Strix. Okay, I'll say check with 6, and I will draw 4 for the... 4. That was 5. 4. Okay.
Xantane, play Fangtooth. Play Lodon. I actually do have 3 Untamed.
Killed
surprisingly.
Untamed.
Yeah.
Lodon's actually pretty good in that deck, because that's what I use to forge.
And then this Keyfrog for the Fangtooth.
Okay. Fangtooth kills, and you forge. It's particularly the Keyfrog with the Fangtooth and the Lodon, right? Because that was if you like play the Keyfrog to forge, and then the Fangtooth kills it, and then you Lodon it back into the deck to set it up. So, all right, I am.
You forge.
Also going to forge. We'll just trade keys. Okay, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I think I know where we're at now in the game. I'm gonna reap with the Techno Alien, and I'm gonna discard Red Alert and draw because I got a feeling that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna Scout Pete. Keep. I should have Scout Peted first because I would know if I wanted to draw the card on top or not, right? If this was a good card with Scout Pete, then I would be drawing into it. And if it was something that I could not play, i.e. this Font of the Eye, I could then pitch it and then give myself another shot at it. So I will play an Explorer Rover because I think the number of creatures is actually going to matter in this game. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say Shadows. Play Bone Iving. Steal 1. I have a Dark Wave, but I think I discard it because Cleansing Wave. You haven't played it yet, right? Cleansing Wave.
That is correct. I have not played.
I will discard this Dark Wave because it just gives you 4 Amber.
Yeah, if you don't,
if you have it.
Yeah.
So, play Francis, play Nexus, and then Fangtooth gets the Bone Iving.
Okay. All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Mattermaker. I am going to play Observe You Max onto Mr. Pete. Reap with Pete. Yes, we will reap with Pete. We'll look at the top card. It's got to stay there. It's too good. Too good of a card. We can't get rid of it. Alright, so the Techno Alien will fight Nexus. I'll look at the top 3. So hand, top, bottom. Okay, yeah. Okay.
What's the capture for?
Scout Pete. Yes, Observing Max. I will play this Dino Alien and shoot Francis. And then Explorer Rover will finish off Nexus. Okay. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. Go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. Play Nipple Grounds. I'm gonna discard Flume and Niflate, and then Fangtooth to kill the Explorer.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright. Shadows, perhaps. I think so. Star Alliance is not bad. Star Alliance lets me threaten. The Shadows let me threaten. That's negative. My Shadows. How good is my Shadows? Oh, I get to reap and discard a card. Okay, yeah. We'll go into Star Alliance because of that. So I will reap with Scout Pete. He's going to capture 1. I will look at the top card of the deck. I will pitch the Opal Knight. I am going to reap with the Techno Alien. And I'll discard the Doom Sigil and draw. Okay. And then I am going to reap with the Dino Alien. And it is your turn. I will say check with 6.
Alright. Say Saurian. Play Ludo, play Galeatops. Humble the Zealot.
Okay.
Discard Axiom. And let Fangtooth take care of this Scout Pete. Troublesome Scout Pete.
He scouted so much. My turn.
Yeah.
Check. So I forge.
Keyforge.
Ooh, segue into Shadows here. I think it's a good. It's a good Shadows turn. I will play Gamgee. I will play Nexus. I will mug. Capture onto the Zealot, and then mug my Zealot.
The Zealot has been just hanging out the whole game being mad.
Never getting to fight.
Yep. Feels bad, man. Feels Zealot, man.
And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. I will say Shadows. I'll Tempting Offer there.
I get 1 for that.
Play Rad Penny, seal 1. I'll discard Master Mindy. I can probably play Master. And draw, then Fangtooth, destroys Penny. I guess.
Coffee Saga.
With that compact,
Gifting a sub.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Look at that. Look at the generosity.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that, Coffee. Appreciate what you did in the Glorious You. Didn't shout it out any of the previous nights, but we got a crowd tonight. I'll definitely shout it out. You guys put a lot of work into that. And after the first round, the tournament ran really, really well. I know a tournament of that size, you're always going to have some snags at the beginning of the round. So, but yeah, it for an 8-round tournament, for it to finish in under 8 hours is a testament to
that's pretty good.
The to actually making it run. So All right, I am going to say, Sanctum, play champion Anafil. I am gonna play Scrivener Fabian with a capture icon and steal one from you. Resolve it. I will play Gorvanal. I'm gonna play Font of the Eye. The Zealot is gonna fight Master Mindy. Gorvanal will capture one. And I am going to Grey Rider here and have the Dino Alien fight Master Mindy. And I'll look at the top 3. So, I can actually ooh. Okay, so I can bottom, top, hand, Cleansing Wave, secure a droid with the Matter Maker as an attachment to, we'll say, the Gizzleheart Zealot, and it's got a steel or a capture icon, which I'll turn into a steel icon of Scrivener Fabian. Okay. I'll say check with 6, and it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I will Savage Clash.
But I went through all this trouble to make a board.
Yep.
Gormanal was supposed to capture another one, but
yeah, he dead now. And then I'll play Vineapple Tree. Play Gloriana's Attendant, or I guess I'll play Fandangle, Lumilu, then the Attendant. Actually, it'll capture one anyway on itself. And end of turn, Fangtooth will kill the Attendant to dump the Amber. Ludo.
Okay.
I'll say check with 6. Sick Nasty or Davy is pretty funny though. If you meant to type Fabian. Sick Nasty or Davy is probably funnier.
That's an Archon name. You have 7?
I have 7.
Yeah. Well, you know how I feel about Fandangles.
I do.
I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Golgotha. I am going to bring low. Just double both on Golgotha. Champion Anafil. I'll use the Matter Maker to play Blast Shielding on Champion Anafil. Then Anafil will fight Fandangle. That's gonna let me. Oh, then I can Font the Eye. Sure, I'll Font onto you, Anafil. I will say check with 7. It is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Saurian. Play an Octavia. Play an Octavia. Capture one. Play Spoils of Battle. You capture one, then capture.
And these capture.
And then this capture. And then Monument to Ludo can move 1 to there. And Ludo himself reaps. That may be the first reap this game, at least from me. Definitely for me. And then Fangtooth kills Lumilu. Here's your.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum, because to do otherwise would be foolish, because you just start Octaviaing, Ludoing forever. So I am going to use the Matter Maker to put an Opportunist on Champion Anafil. So he's going to capture one. And then Champion Anaphil is going to fight Ludo so that I can blast shielding over. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I get more damage. I can like spread the damage around if I attack with Golgotha first. But I take more damage the other way. Oh, but Golgotha. No, I gotta do it the other way. I have to do it the other way. I can end up with the blast shielding on Golgotha. Because the problem is Golgotha can't actually kill the Octavia. So Golgotha will attack Ludo. He'll take 3. And then dump 3 damage into them. And then Champion Anaphil will fight this Octavia. And then move the blast shielding over to Golgotha. And it is your turn. I'll draw 1. I'll say check with 6. And it is your turn. Oh, I can font the eye as well. So I'll font onto Champion. Since we killed some stuff.
Alright. I'll say Shadows, I guess. I'll play Red Penny. I will play an Asp, discard Tempting Offer, play Nexus. And draw, shuffle, draw, then Red Penny. Gets killed.
Yeah, Golgotha. Golgotha's so sweet.
I wish I could have Tempting Offer there. But nah.
Get all that amber back.
Yeah.
I want my
that deck
amber.
just captures forever. It just captures infinite amounts of amber.
Shuffle Red Penny in. Yeah, he's got to draw up first because you draw for the end of the turn, then Fangtooth kills Rad Penny, and then so Rad Penny goes into the deck after he's already shuffled drawn. Me to say Sanctum. I just go with Shadows. I don't think I like Shadows because it gives you. I think I hammer Sanctum home one more time. Okay, I will say Sanctum. Golgotha is going to fight Octavia. Blow up the Mace's Asp ahead of time. I'll get this back. He will take 1 because he got 4 armor. I'm not going to move the blast shielding over. And then Champion Anaphil is going to reap. Put me to 7. That way Vine Apple Tree doesn't get it. Rad Penny's in the deck somewhere. Octavia's over there. You could Spoils the Battle, I suppose. Okay, it's your turn, and I sit here. So go ahead.
Alright. Say sorry. Tertiate.
Okay. Killing
Nexus and that.
Okay.
Please, thank you. I'll play Galeatops and then Spoils the Battle.
Okay.
Capture 2.
And Golgotha will capture 1.
And the Fangtooth will kill
Golgotha. Oh, yeah.
And Monument to Ludo can dump 1. Alright, your turn. As I check.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. I will play Gambling Den. I will Bow, steal 1 from you. I will Subtle Auto and discard a card from your hand. And it's your turn. I will shuffle and draw. I discard Spoils the Battle for people playing along at home. Say check with 7. You do Forge. Ooh. It's been a long game. It's now 2-2. He stopped me from forging like 5 turns in a row or something.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad because I have Keyfrog.
Oh.
And Subtle Auto stops me from the Keyfrog win. Because I have Ghost Talk Keyfrog. Yeah.
Subtle auto was real good there.
Wow. Because like then they got the spoils of battle, which would have delayed another turn.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yep, I don't have a thing I can do because pineapple doesn't do it.
Because it puts me at 7, I forge for 7.
Yep. That's it. All right, let's check that Keyforge deck, man.
Because you could gamble.
Oh, you have Gambling Den. Oh, then I have to gamble.
But it doesn't. Gambling Den doesn't let the Keyfrog work, though, is the thing. Because you have no way to kill the subtle auto.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
So
if you Gambling Den and fail, then I could last another turn.
Right.
Instead of winning the game.
I misclick the Gambling Den.
That ended up being way closer than I thought. I mean, this deck was struggling on the back foot for a long time just because of the amount of giant dues covered in amber.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it. Preeminent Dilemma. Of the Street.
84 sass from Worlds Collide.
It's a lot of sass.
Triple Information Officer Gray.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And United Action.
Pretty spice.
The Keyfrog didn't get the other key because he had a subtle auto on the board, so
yeah, Fangtooth has to kill the auto. Yeah.
Okay.
If you had a way to give my auto power counters.
You're 1-1 with this? You played 2 games? That's a weird amount of games to play for chain bounce.
Double Orator History.
Oh my god.
Double Code Monkey.
Oh my god. That's pretty sweet.
The prescriptive grammar bot's out of place in this deck.
The more I see Worlds Collide decks like this, the more I miss Worlds Collide.
Yeah, I love these types of decks.
Yeah, because it's sweet.
They're absolutely crazy.
Kirby's Blaster. You probably have a lot of stuff to play with Kirby, right?
Have we seen this deck before?
It looks familiar. I don't think we've seen it.
Have we looked at this deck before?
It looks familiar.
Yeah, this deck is very reminiscent of something.
It is a good example of a good, Worlds Collide deck. So.
Yeah, it's that Logos Saurian Star Alliance combo that is just
the Legionaries also are huge, right?
Yeah,
and Odoak.
Yeah. Odoak is good.
2 Imperiums. Imperium's always good.
Yep.
Imperium Mirror, Eddies.
Honestly, this isn't a good Code Monkey deck. But there's probably some Code Monkey plays.
I mean, with the information, you want to Code Monkey your Star Alliance stuffs, right?
Yeah, but you don't.
And you can do a United Action with it too.
I suppose you could set up a big United Action turn. Yeah. I
guess like Gray plus United Action doesn't really work together.
Gray is putting stuff into your archives. Yeah. So you don't want to put Gray into your archives on top of other non-Star Alliance cards that you've put in, right? That's why now if you like pull your Logos archives, then take that Logos turn to put the Grays back into the archives.
I guess you could Code Monkey and something else, and then like later on Code Monkey and something else again, which is pretty good. Yeah,
so
that is actually really good. And there's an amount of Logos creatures.
This deck needs a time shifted Archivist, and it would be absolutely
backwards
time shifted Archivist.
Yeah.
And I think it would be crazy. I love that this deck has a -1 meta score.
Okay.
84 sass, -1 meta. What does any of it mean? Who knows?
That's whatever.
Who knows?
That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, I think
off-turn Eddie, yeah.
Eddie is going to be real good in this deck.
That looks really fun, at least.
Transporter platform and information officers, and yeah, the deck's sweet.
That low A, whatever. You don't need low A if you're winning the game.
Yeah, if you got 4 Saurians, I mean, Orator Hissero is probably like 7A whenever you use them.
-3 meta on the 84 sass. That's ridiculous. All right, so final game. You're on Clever Felicity. I'm on the Paragon.
Okay, copy that. Bet. And I'm on who?
You're on the Clever Felicity of the Paragon.
Oh, okay, the O2 deck.
Yep.
All right.
Versus the 2-0 deck. Or no, this is 1-1. I got to do the scores last game. I did not. Paragon, yeah, Paragon's 1-1. All right. Yeah. Kirby Blaster and Transporter is sweet. Ooh, sweet.
There's like not quite enough Logos and Saurian actions in that deck to be super oppressive with Kirby. Um, but it would be good. Like if you had the 6 Emperor Tyrannus or the tributes to go with that Kirby, and you could like Kirby platform, Kirby, and 6 Emperor and tribute during a Star Alliance turn, that would feel really good. The deck wishes it had a knowledge is power based off of the archiving you can do. But it's just, I really enjoy those super synergistic. CW Gasolina is very similar, right? Yeah. Like it
just blazes through stuff.
It's a less powerful version of a deck like that, I think, but you're just setting up powerful turn after powerful turn. You're creating a board that essentially demands an answer immediately from your opponent with either your Star Alliance or your Saurian. And the Logos that you had wasn't shabby either, because like Babbling Bibliophile can draw a ton of cards, so
and Quant as well.
And Quant, yeah.
Hapsis.
So you're creating a board that's like, answer me or I'm going to use this board to beat you. And then they answer it, and you're like, well, here's now a Star Alliance board. Answer it, or I'm going to beat you with this. And then they either have the answer or they don't, and you just keep asking them over and over again, hey, can you stop this? Can you stop any of this degenerate stuff I'm doing?
3. Okay.
If you don't stop this, I'm going to hit you with a bathroom mulligan. Okay. You won the roll, correct?
Yes. I think I'll keep this. You lost this to a triple Tantalon deck.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty funny. The bathroom mulligan. Yeah, I guess you missed that bit earlier, Mortitus.
It's probably for the best.
It's probably for the best. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna mulligan this.
But not bathroom mulligan.
It's a callback. That's what it is.
I feel like going first has been awful tonight. We'll see if that holds up.
And honestly, it feels like going first
is just bad in the set.
Is bad in the set. Yeah. I need one less card. Because you're like, play one thing, and if it's the wrong thing, your opponent is just does some stupid stuff. Okay, yeah, I'll keep.
Okay, I'll say Star Alliance. Oh wait, no, it's your turn first.
Oh, I was going first?
Yeah, I rolled a 3. Yeah.
I guess I have one extra card in my hand.
Pulled a Justin.
In that case, autoencoder. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Oh, okay, well. Play Garcia, give her an Explorer, give her a Disruption Field. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to New Frontiers for Saurians. Get 2. Discard the Lyco bot. I am an interesting choice. I am going to play this Access Denied on Garcia.
Okay.
At least stops her from reaping for free. She'll have to fight. She's actually not terrible at fighting now, thanks to the Explorer River. I have this blast shielding. The question is, do I is the amber worth more than the card? And at this point, I'm not sure. I think at this point, I think the card is worth more. I'm not threatening. So, all right. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
All right, I'll say this. I will play a Drekker. 2 Waking Nightmares. I gotta do damage to Garcia. Your turn.
Ha! Not playing the blast shielding paid off there.
Yeah.
All right, I am gonna say Logos, and I'm gonna standardize testing. That'll get both of them. I'm gonna ditch this Munchling to archive, and then I am gonna play Daughter. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I will say Untamed. I'm gonna Growth Surge the daughter and draw a card.
It's about to get Fangtoothed.
Yeah, well, so you're gonna get lost in the woods.
Okay.
A lot.
Oh, really lost.
I will play Fangtooth.
You're only going first with very specific decks regardless of set.
I will Resurgence.
I think mulliganing is like very different depending on if you're going first or second.
I guess Resurgence will get just Garcia. I don't have a mutant in there. Let's check with 7.
Okay, I'll put my archives in my hand and say Star Alliance. I will play Peace Accord, so we each gain 2. And then I am going to Garcia, essentially destroy the ones from the Peace Accord. I'll place, first off, I'll subdue.
Okay.
Then I'll play Garcia, then Sacro Alien, then Universal Translator on Sacro Alien because I get a feeling Garcia's toast. That'll let me say check with 6, and it is your turn.
Upward. I will say...
It's funny how this deck is like a pacifist deck with the diplomacy and the peace accord in it.
Yeah. I'll say Dis. I'm going to Marco Dis the Garcia.
Okay.
I'll play Pandemonium. And then Fangtooth will get the Garcia.
I will Forge. I will Reap with the Sacro Alien. And it is your turn.
Alright. Say... Star Alliance. I'll play Armory Officer and draw 2. Did not hit it. Play an Armory Officer, do damage, play Garcia, and I'm done. Garcia dies.
Okay, I am gonna say Saurian. I am gonna play Diplomacy. I will play Aero Centurion, who's gonna capture. I will play Consul Primus. I'll play a Technosaurus. I won't use the Technosaurus' ability. I am going to Defense Initiative the Theros Centurion to ward, and I will Exalt to ward. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Mushroom with a View. I will play Troop Call. I don't believe I have any apes.
Did you discard it?
No.
It's all the games have blurred together. That's
yeah.
why, so.
I'll play Lost in the Woods to. I'll get those 2.
These 2 wards.
Actually, I'll get those 2.
It's these 2 wards.
Yeah. I'll discard Dark Fairy, and then the Fangtooth will kill the Consul Primus.
Okay.
I'll shuffle.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
I am going to say Saurian. Well, yes. Sorry. Yeah, I'll say Saurian. I am going to Reap with Technosaurus. I am going to discard. I'm going to discard Daughter. Draw. So when I discard, I get to auto encode, and I'll draw. I know you might scratch your head at discarding Daughter, but dies to the Fangtooth are basically only going to draw 1 card.
And that's better than drawing a card.
Yeah. I'm going to discard Cantina. There's no sense in discarding a card I was going to discard anyway to the Technosaurus because I'll get to see an extra card. Okay, well, Archivist is faced up.
My God, he did it.
I did it. Okay, if I play Strix, I exalt, I steal one, and then you Fangtooth and kill. Is this worth?
Essentially, we both gain an amber, right?
I discard Citizen Strix, put a card into the archives, and then Theros and Turian will reap. I don't have as much. I don't have like a ton of amber control. So I think I'm at a disadvantage to give you amber, especially when I don't have a way to deal with it. So I will draw 2. Go ahead.
I will say this. I'm gonna Implosion to kill that. I will play Snoret, play Lyco Fiend. End of the turn, Lyco Fiend dies to the Fangtooth, steal 1, and then Snoret will capture 1. They check with 8.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'll leave the archivist in. I'll put the archives into my hand. I'll put the 1 card from my archives in my hand. I will play Keo. I will play Infomorph. I'll play Forge Compiler. I will Lethal Logica. This may just mill me out. I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, into QMax. Against the Fangtooth. Okay, I will play the QMax and draw 2. I will discard this other Forge Compiler. Captures. Well, I'll discard. And it is your turn. I'll ready up. I'll shuffle and draw. And then the Forge Compiler goes off.
Okay.
It's the thing this deck is missing is like Vault Blessing.
That'd be pretty good. I'm gonna say Untamed. Play an 8. Discard Song of the Wild. Your turn.
Snoret captures 1. Then Fangtooth tries to kill. Okay, I will put a card into my hand from the archives. I will say Saurian for the turn. I am going to play Pterodactyl and draw. Those will play Stunned. Draw icon. This doesn't even do what I want it to do. I'll discard Axiom. I will play Saurian Egg. I will play Galeatops. I will play Defense Initiative on the egg. And Technosaurus will reap. And it is your turn.
Yeah, discard with it.
Oh yeah. Kirby. Sure. Archive. Draw. Oh. I'll play Strix.
Okay. Wonderful.
Alright. Your turn. I will draw 4.
Well,
I'm slowly but surely getting to play my whole deck.
I feel like I take this opportunity to just like take a non-ish turn, but kill some stuff and dump the Amber Snoret. So that is what I will do. I'll say this. I don't have the stupid thing in here, right?
Relentless Creeper?
Yeah. I don't know that I'd care if I did. I'll dump the Amber and I'll Gateway.
Okay. So Strix, Galeatops, Pterodactyl, QMax goes to the archives. Okay. And then ward,
and then egg.
Tooth.
Your turn. I do drop a chain.
Need to put the Archivist here, so I'm gonna look at the rest of this. Okay, I will say Star Alliance. I will add 2 cards from my archives to my hand. I am going to double subdue my Infomorph.
Hyper stunned.
Super stunned. I will play Scout Pete. Discard Cantina. And I'm going to blast shielding. I'm going to access denied first onto the Infomorph. I'm going to blast shielding the Sacro Alien. I am going to Reap with the Sacro Alien. Going to let me use a non-Star Alliance creature. It's going to be the Technosaurus. Reaping. I will discard Console Primus to archive with the autoencoder.
Archive off of Cantina?
No. Scout Pete
is off the top of the deck.
Discards off the top of the deck, not hand. So you don't get to autoencode for that. It's only from hand. So archive for the Technosaurus, that, and then draw. And this was a Star Alliance turn, so New Frontiers. Saying Logos at this point. Logos for 2. Okay.
We're seeing how this deck won games is by getting autoencoder out first turn.
Yeah. And I'll draw these 4. I'll say check with 12. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'll say Star Alliance. Play Armory Officer.
Get a damage somewhere.
Do a damage to... we'll do Scout Pete.
Okay.
I will play Explorer on him. Draw. I will play Secure Droid. Draw. I will play Blast Shielding. Draw.
Missed the double draw one?
Yes.
Yeah, because you just draw like the whole deck there, I think.
Play Subject Kirby. Hadron Collision. Yes, Scout Pete. Play Keyforge off Kirby. And Fang 2 skills the Kirby. That is it.
Okay, so I'll forge. Okay, I am going to say Logos. I have to kill this Keyfrog. I cannot let it live. It's the best way to kill it while minimizing the damage done to me. I guess I say Saurian, put 1 card from my hand in the archives. I will Diplomacy. I will play Therocenterion to capture 1. I am going to Reap with the Technosaurus. Discarding Daughter. And then drawing. And we'll archive because I have no deck.
Just Kyo? Just Kyo what?
Draw. Sure. Pterodactyl, draw.
Oh, piece of cord, yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't want to blow up the piece of cord. I will Axiom. Warding Theros Centurion, I suppose. I think that's the one that makes the most sense. All this is dead. I get 2 chains. Okay, draw 2, so check with 8. Very good.
Okay, I'll say Starlance. Play Disarmory Officer. Shuffle and draw 1. I have to draw Garcia here. Stop you.
And you have a capture to go with it.
Yeah. Too much card advantage this game.
I drew too many cards.
Yeah. Oh, you did.
It was one of these.
All right. You got it.
All right.
Jeez.
So that actually drugged that deck to hell with this one.
Yes,
right?
it did. It sure did. 3-0, yeah.
Yeah. 3-0 to 1-2.
I mean, I just didn't things didn't line up for it.
Like I think there's
previously.
I think there are archetypes within mass mutations, right? I'm not entirely sure how I would label those at this point. Because it feels like when the different archetypes meet up, it's just like a real bad matchup for the opposite archetypes, right? Like there's like this huge paper rock scissors kind of triangle. So I don't know. So I think you can like have 3 good matchups in a row and then play against decks that are just bad
for sure.
So.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well.
All right.
That's it.
That's what we got. That's what we got for tonight.
Oh, hey. What is this making do? AD Keen has just now discovered the Mushroom Man menu.
The highlighting for 100 points.
We're going to give Eddie a treat.
Eddie's getting a treat. Okay.
Look at this Eddie.
He's just lounging. He's... Thanks for hanging out with us, George.
Okay.
He could potentially give, what is it, 29 more treats if you wanted to.
He would just throw up everywhere.
Yeah. We just have to get the funnel and just shake in a bag into Eddie. So.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
You want to spend any more of those?
You got any other points you want to spend there?
I mean, like, you don't have to.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Oh.
The question marks.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so it's announcement time. We've been waiting for a while to get to this announcement because we want you to see what's coming next. We're actually pretty excited about this because we've put some thought into it.
Yep.
So yeah, make sure you save your Mushroom Bands for future streams because you're going to be able to use them to do some pretty